Guys, social media and the digital space made us unruly and ungovernable.
Yes.
So many so many things are coming up about how people are behaving online, and we want to get on it right here on CITAM Church Online. My name is Carrie Kage. I'm hanging out with
Maria
and Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cole.
Yes.
We have seen cases even getting to court at this point, and we won't go into them because they're not like really in our space.
Yes.
But we are becoming keyboard warriors because we think nobody can see us.
Major.
When we're online, we feel like we're invincible. Yet there's something called a digital footprint, and it will follow us forever and ever.
For sure.
Let's talk about what you have experienced so far.
I think every time I go on Twitter or on social media and just look at comments, KOT, it's always scary. You even tread carefully. You're afraid of saying some things because people have some form of aggression and boldness that they actually don't have it in person.
Hey,
so I think
you're like, say it with your chest.
So I think the fact that someone is in a bedsitter somewhere with just good internet and free time, it's made a lot of us unruly. We are ungovernable, but it's true.
Self-confused.
People that live in places with a name are very disciplined.
Yes. Oh, wow.
I think also our social media speaks a lot about us, in as much as you're told don't believe things on the internet, but a certain percentage really says who you are. Especially what you get to post. So some people just see and you're wondering, wait a minute. So did you just sit down and you recorded this and you posted it? And some of them is because of the fame, they want the fame. Some of them is because of peer pressure. Some of them is just because they want a name that there are people even on the internet today when you mention their name in rooms, even if they have the best, you know how even TVs look for people who have the most likes and the numbers, but when you mention them, you realize they're associated with a certain kind of content that they get to post. So it's very important to actually get to know, what is this that I'm posting out there? What will it speak and how will people perceive it? So it's very, very, very important.
I love it. As you think about the internet, it could be a very good space for information. It's a good space to share the gospel of Jesus Christ. It's a good space for healthy conversations. I remember I once got a lot of hate. I was just doing like
I saw it.
It was like which one are you talking about?
I saw a
I think
video
I have
on
a couple.
There are so many.
Oh, is it the one for church?
No, it was a snippet from the, what was that competition that was here?
Oh, wow, that's another one. Okay. But this one is even another one.
Oh, there was another one.
But mostly on Facebook. I had to take it down.
Oh.
Because first of all, it had like 200,000 views and like 2,000 comments. But like 3/4 of those comments were bad. And as humans, we just always gravitate to the bad thing. So what happened is, I was doing like a voiceover on top of another actor. So now guys were like, no, we want the original actor. Who's this chick? So I'm like, wait, this is, first of all, you're on my page. Get out. Number 2, I'm just having a good time. Get out. Number 3, go to the actor you like. Go to their page. Why are you coming to my page to be like, don't do what this actor we like does?
I think what happened...
And then they gave me traction. Like, seriously. I think, actually when I deleted it, I was at 500,000 views. So they were propelling me by the hating. And then they're still sharing. Ona huyu, anajaribu kwa kama huyu. So I'm like, I'm not, like, literally, this is something I did on TikTok. It was funny to me. And they're like, no, that's not the face of the actor we know. You know, and then I did it so well. Because people only like things that are looking good.
So for you, you posted with good intentions?
I was just having a good time on my page.
And then it turned out to be the other way around.
So like, you could see like literally, people are tagging others. Kujeni muone, uyu, ana lip sync kama uyu.
I see.
So I'm like, what's the issue?
The internet space has very blurry boundary lines, or maybe they don't even exist.
I'm like, you're on my page. Like, this is my, like, get up, go to your favorite actor's page and go and follow them.
Make noise there.
And they don't understand that when you comment on something, it actually gets higher. You know, on that same note, please comment on this video. Because when you comment, we get traction and more people get to see it. If you don't engage with the content, you just watch for yourself. You're selfish.
I personally, I would really advocate for social media discipline. Because I've seen even in this country someone who was appointed to work for government and lost that opportunity because of a tweet.
And the person who is a police officer going live during maandamano. Hata bado tuko station.
I think he was so innocent, and looking at the flip side, I think he was really innocent, just saying, "Oh, let me see what people are doing online."
No, this is a discipline.
It came out so badly because even when you're looking at the comments, he wasn't the one who was saying those kind of words. It was people who were saying, and of course he's on disciplinary issues and all that.
But do we understand that when we propel what someone else says, we're propelling them? Do you understand? Like if you'll be like, oh, you know, Maria is saying you're an idiot. Like I've given you a voice.
But let me ask, if he had removed his uniform, it could be different, right?
Very.
Okay.
But he could not be.
But again,
the code of conduct at workplace, as we talked about, and of course, most importantly, what you get to share out there.
But I hear what you're saying on his side. He was actually coming from a place of being informative to people.
No, I was also going to say why I also keep saying it's important for us to be disciplined. I did some interviews recently for a visa application, and they asked me to attach my social media handles.
Hey!
And down there they said, failure to do that, if you say you don't have and they find out you do, you risk never being given visa for a lifetime.
Yeah, sometimes you go.
And for a moment I thought about my social media and I went and, have I said nasty things about this country? So it's important.
Hey.
A comment might deny you your greatest.
So we need to be very careful on what exactly we put out there.
Absolutely.
I think so I'm sorry to interrupt you, but
okay.
Precious Cole, you said it, Mr. Cole, you said it's a true reflection of who we are inside.
Precisely.
Unfortunately. So work on yourself internally, take a break, then now come back. Come back and clap for people. Come back and give sober comments. Come back and encourage people. Especially as a believer. The people who I see they are believers, they're in church. But ukiangalia page yake, taka.
Hata si tu page yake. When people comment on these sites, you see them. And I think when we talk about social media disciplines, number one, also realize not every post is an invitation for you to share your mind. Number two, sometimes read to understand, not just to respond.
Please.
Yeah, and also we just need to not overrate our importance by always wanting to make our minds known on people's pages, commenting on people's weights. I mean, it's
mind your own weight.
There's something that people keep on saying that our lives are the only Bible that some people will ever read.
Yes.
And so even as you get to post out there, you have to understand that there's some people who look at you, they love what you get to post, and it's more or less of a Bible that they get to read.
Wow.
So please ensure that whatever you pour out there, there's a lot of positivity on it. Hii Kenya tuko na shida mingi sana. Tuko somewhere uko na shida za pesa, uko na nini. So always strive to just speak positivity.
I love it. I think that's a great place to end this. Please share this video, like it, comment, let us know, how you're doing better on your digital platforms, and we'll get to engage soon. Bye.